Everybody. Welcome to the Dudu Brown Show. I have not done a show in quite some time. I have been healing. If you have been following me on YouTube or Facebook, you know that I've had some issues with cancer, and so far I'm doing really good. I'm 12 weeks out. Um, Now I need to control my high blood pressure. I have surgery. I had an endometrial cancer in my last surgery 12 weeks ago, and they removed my uterus and my whole female reproductive system. And man, it has been crazy. Come on, don't see me. Every time I do this, I don't never see me. But anyway, I want to discuss today the Michael Brown case. I am online a lot. I see social media. I see all the comments. I see people's concerns and not concerns. This is my take on the whole case. If you go back and look at any of my YouTube videos, you will see. Is my camera on? You will see. I'll be bugging. You will see that when it first came out, the Michael Brown case, and the kids, the young people were looting and rioting and all that stuff. Now, what are we supposed to do? Now, look at it. Black people have been raped, killed, everything that you can do to the worst thing you can do to a human being has happened to African Americans. I mean, over 400 years, man. You gotta go all the way back from the beginning when it all started. You just have to. A lot of people say, "Oh no, it was my great grandfather." No, but what your great father and them started is still. I mean, it's not as bad, but it's still the racism and the injustice. Is still not equal. We still are so far apart as far as we've been judged. We're looked at as subhuman, as animals. Everybody, all of a sudden now in America, every black person is a thug if they do anything out of normal or out of violence or out of anger or out of emotion. It's just crazy, man. It's getting crazy. I felt it in my heart. I didn't know, of course. I felt in my heart that Darren Wilson was not going to get charged. I knew in my heart it wasn't going to get charged because the way they handled the case, first of all. For 191 days, we never saw or heard anything of Darren Wilson. Now all of a sudden, photos are coming out. He's going to be starting making appearances. The man literally got set free for executing a young man in broad daylight in his neighborhood, not too far from his mom and grandma's home, apartment. Right in front of the community. And I want to say, I'm really getting tired of people, even black people, bringing up, what about the black on black crime? What about it? There's white on white crime. There's white on white crime on everybody. There's Latino on Latino crime. There's Chinese on Chinese crime. So, I mean, you can't compare black on black crime with by getting, with a young man getting killed unlawfully. Well, the guy didn't get charged, but it was unlawful. I mean, you can't compare. That's like comparing apples to oranges. It's ludicrous. It's absurd. The black on black crime in the black community. It's an issue. It's an issue that needs to be addressed. What can you do? That's when their parents need to come into play. All I can think of is like these young guys, man, these young kids that are coming up in the inner cities where there's no jobs, they're broke, destitute. They're going to find a way to make a way. They got kids, they got babies or whatever. We want piece of the American pie. Yeah, they go the wrong way about it, robbing and killing, shooting and looting. But, not to say that there's no black on white crime, because there is. But, it's mostly, it's mostly black on black crime. It's mostly young men killing each other over a piece of turf, over some drugs, basically over some drugs, man, over some bullshit drugs, some petty ass shit. And that needs to change. But you cannot compare that to Darren Wilson and countless others that we've never even heard of, that's never even made the media. You know, we're tired of getting screwed. It's like we're getting screwed, man. The law does not protect African American people. It don't. It don't. This case, this Michael Brown case, was a clear, cut and dry case. I mean, it was. It was. I mean, did you see the photos of Darren Wilson's face? What mark? I mean, what, a little ass mark? Are you serious? Like a bruise? It's not hard for a white guy to get a little. He could have rubbed his face just like this. Him could have smacked his own stuff in the mouth. We don't know. No, they were saying that he was attacked by this big old 6'6" thug, 18-year-old kid, big old giant. They called him the giant. Yeah, I guess apparently right before I jump off, right before he was in the shop mart and robbed the guy from Swisher, a box of Swishers. Okay, the guy on the call, but they said Darren Wilson didn't even get that call. You know, he pulled up on them because they were walking in the street. You know, instead of just moving on and walking, you know, moving on, and instead of him just, he could have talked to these kids rationally. Well, he stopped Darren stopped Mike Brown, his friend. I'm sure, being that I know my people, when they're young, they slick at the mouth, they talking crap. I'm pretty sure they said something disrespectful to Darren Wilson. Because I just don't believe the man just going to pull out the gun and just start shooting. So they obviously, in contact with them, he had to have said something, get your ass out of the street or something like that. And they might have said something like, we're almost home. Well, leave it the fuck alone or some shit. You know, well, why are you bothering us? Leave us alone. I'm almost at the house. You know? And Darren got pissed off. Darren got pissed off, grabbed the young man by the neck, pulled him up to the window. And like, that's like getting yoked. Don't nobody want to get yoked up by their neck, first of all. And pull him up through the window. Well, that's just crazy. And then Darren gonna say, I'm gonna shoot you. The kid probably punched him. Who knows? But he didn't break no bones. He didn't. I mean, he doesn't have any proof. He has no proof that this kid broke any bone. I mean, they totally lied about it. The guy got upset, you know, shot the kid while sitting in his truck. Shot the kid twice, I think. Shot at him twice, sitting in his truck. The kid gets away. He's fighting for his life. He's trying to get away from this man. The kid gets away, and he continues to get out of the car and lets him get about, 400 or 500 yards away. In the meantime, before he even gets up, he's probably calling it in at the office, at the station. Oh, I've been attacked by some thugs, some black people or thugs. Ain't no telling what he said. Oh, I've been attacked, blah, 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 blah. I need cars out here now. I need help. He jumps out the car. That takes 2 seconds to call that in. He jumps out the car. His intention then, when he jumped out the car, was to kill this kid. You know, the kid disrespected him. He might have smacked him, hit him in the face. Who knows? I mean, he's grabbing on the guy. I would have done the same thing too. You ain't just gonna yoke me up and you know, just because I'm walking across the street. Let me go on about my business. But no, Darren, the racist pig that he is, and I don't hate all cops. Not all cops are bad. But this particular cop is a racist pig. I don't give a fuck if you get mad at me. I do not care. He is a racist pig. He had no business getting out of his truck and chasing down the kid, man. He shot 12 shots. 7 of them went in his face. 7 went in his body. 3, 4 of them went in his face. In and out. I mean, it was an execution. And for this man to get off, that's just telling all the black people, even when the Trayvon Martin, when the Zimmerman got off, that's just telling us, y'all don't care about us. We're on our own. The American justice system is not meant to protect us. You know, the cops are not meant to protect us. You know, it's time for us black people to get together. Black and white. I'm not racist. I got white people all in my family. You know, not like I said, not everybody's racist. It's time for us to get together, man. And we do need to address the black on black crime, because that is an issue. But this was a clear and cut dry case. Oh, I see people on social media talking about, oh, Darren Wilson is a hero. He killed a thug. How the fuck is he a hero? I mean, just think about it. The media is race baiting all the time, but he's a hero? No, no. They got the kid on video still, a box of Swisher Sweets, and he shoved the attendant. Boom, bam. Bullied the guy, walked out. Does that kid deserve to get executed in broad daylight in front of his community, not too far from his mom and grandma's house? No. No, see, what happened is Darren Wilson has no tolerance for black people. He's obviously, why they didn't bring it up, I don't know why, because I sure would have said it. If that was my child getting killed like that by a cop, he's racist. He's racist. He's fucking racist, man. You can't get around it. There's no dancing around it. If you're racist, you fucking racist. You racist. That whole town, I even said in my video, if you check them out on YouTube, I even said in my video, that whole town has a racist entity here. And I knew it. The KKK, they was on the news. Talking about, oh, if the black people are going to get out of the line and start looting, the KKK is going to be right there. We're getting our guns. We're going to be down there. We're going to be shooting and fight. Where was the KKK at? I seen only KKK I saw was motherfuckers in uniform. That's the only cop I saw. All them fucking cops, half them cops, I'm pretty sure, are fucking KKK, man. It's wrong. It's wrong the way we are being killed off, literally picked up. It's open season for our children, black people in general, period. Even going through this case 2 or 3 by the cops. It's not like it used to be back in the day. You know, back in the day, we knew the cops were trigger happy, right? We knew they were trigger happy. But today, there's no tolerance. There's no discussion. There's no let me check you, frisk you, find out what the situation is. It's, I'll make a rash decision in 2 seconds, boom, ba 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 ba, you're dead. Huh? If I look at you now, you look like a thug to me, boom, blah, 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 blah. I'm scared. And then first thing the cops say, like I said in my videos before, I was scared for my life. I was scared for my life. What? What are you scared of? What are you? We scared of y'all. What do you say? Y'all got guns legally. Y'all killing us off legally, man. It's not right. The decision was bullshit. Everybody knew. The Trump that lied that he was going to say. We knew it. They had time. They had 191 days to come up with a good lie. And they covered it up with the law. You know, they covered up using the law. If some bullshit, the man should have been charged for something. At least reckless fucking murder or reckless killing or something. He got off scot-free. Fuck that, man. And they keep talking about, oh, to peaceful protesters. Peace, fuck peace. I'm dead ass serious. Fuck peace. And they had the nerve to bring up Martin Luther King today on CNN, talking about how would Martin Luther King feel about, fuck that. He dead. I love you, Martin MLK. I'm not disrespecting your memory, but peace has gotten us nowhere. Protesting, these kids protested for over 191 days. And for what? Through the rain, snow, sleet. For what? Being tear gas, shot at, beanbags. For what? Arrested. For what? Even through all that, they stood together. So that just tells me we can come together as people. And we need to. We really do. Because we are fighting a bigger entity than we think. You know what I'm saying? America don't give a fuck about us. And we don't give a fuck. We don't care no more. We don't care. I'm not trying to insist any violence, but what other choice did them young people had to do in Ferguson to let America see, the world see how we feel? They didn't take into account nothing for Darren Wilson. Did you see those bogus ass photos though? Right after the no decision of the indictment, they put the fucking photos out on CNN. Did you see that bullshit? Nothing his eye. They said his over eye, they had to make like the man's eye was tore up. He had a big old swell. They had, nothing was wrong with this man's face. He was disrespected. I'm pretty sure Mike Brown said something disrespectful, but in any case, man, do you think he would have killed a little white boy? Do you think he would have killed a little white boy for disrespecting him? No. He wouldn't have got out that truck. He wouldn't have shot him. First of all, he wouldn't have shot him while he was in the truck, then got out the truck and continued to shoot at the young man. So they trying to say the young man turned around. Well, by this point, he's got about 3 or 4 fucking bullets in his body. He turned around. This guy is steady shooting at him. He turned around to confront this motherfucker in his face and asked him, "Why are you shooting me? Stop shooting me." Darren shoots him in his head, shoot him in his eye. That don't sound kind of odd? You don't think that's excessive? Man. Do I blame the young people what they did last night, the loot and burn up their own community? No. I don't blame them. On my Facebook page, first thing I said was burn that motherfucker down. Burn that bitch down. Because there's some evil entities there. You know, them brothers ain't getting a fair shake. They said St. Louis is one of the highest crime rates of black on black crime. But yet today, we got men and women that sworn into the government to protect us. At least give us a fair shake. You don't just pull out the gun and just start shooting. You just don't do it. Especially for something as petty as walking in the street. You know? So this is too. Trayvon Martin, Mike Brown, and countless other brothers. Shaw shooters, countless other brothers that ain't even made the media. Well, you know, we tired. In this day and age, everybody got a recorder on their phone. Everything is being recorded. You know, it's time to stop sweeping this shit up under the rug. It's time for my brothers and sisters to get together. No, violence is not the way. But fuck, how do you fight violence? Violence begots violence. You can't fight violence with peace. That's what they want. That's what they telling my people on the TV right now on CNN. Oh, they the violence. Oh, the looting and the violence in Ferguson. Oh, what happened to all the peaceful protesting? Well, what happened to some motherfucking justice? What happened to some fucking justice, man? That's all we want. We just want justice. Why couldn't the man be charged? He couldn't be charged. So what are you trying to say? This man's gonna have a great quality life? I doubt it. I doubt it. He's worse than George Zimmerman. I doubt it. He can't hide forever. I mean, the whole world knows this man's marked for life. Motherfucker better move out the country. That's what you better do. But it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And I just was like shocked. It hurt my heart. The feelings that came through me, the same feelings I felt after I watched the Trayvon Martin case. It broke my heart. It literally, I cried for hours. I'm getting choked up now. It's because we are the hated race in America. We are the most hated race in America. And that's sad. And that is truly sad. And to let these racist people, you know, they change the laws to fit their situation, like in the Darren Wilson situation. Oh, they doctored up. Oh, you better. They had 191 days to get it together. That man had no intentions of charging Darren Wilson. Oh, we're going to let them protest and protest. See, they thought that what they thought was, they thought the young people were going to stop after a couple weeks. Nope. A month went by. 2 months went by. 3 months went by. So they had to address it. And they had plenty of time to dock the shit up, to get their lies and facts right. They facts, their truth, you know. And make it seem like it went through a civil grand jury, you know. Well, the court, after they done docked it up and made it look like the way it looked, of course it made it look like it, you know, yeah, he's scot-free. He was scared for his life. Mike Brown, 6'6", 250 pounds, 18-year-old kid. Darren Wilson, 6'4", 220 pounds. Grown-ass man. A trained grown-ass man. Why are you scared? You got the gun. The kid didn't have a gun, so that's a lie. Do I believe that kid reached his hand into that truck and tried to grab a gun? No. Hell, I sure don't. Because that's, why would he do that? That don't even make no sense. He yokes the kid up by the neck and he gonna go for a gun that's on the other side of his body? That's dumb. That's dumb and that's a lie. That's a lie. He said he smashed his face and broke his orbital bone. Now, I've been boxing off and on my whole life. I'm an ex-gym rat. Now, I know for a fact. And I'm an ex-street fighter. And I've hit motherfuckers. I've been on top of motherfuckers. I beat a motherfucker a few times in the goddamn face and broke audible. But you have to hit him more than once? Man, come on. This guy had a little bitty ass mark on his face. Y'all look at the photos. Y'all know they wrong. We know they wrong. And the people that agree with Darren Wilson, y'all some sick sack of shit. Y'all ain't shit. You ain't shit. Dirtbag shit. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of fucking racist ass pigs. For real. And I feel sorry. I feel sorry for America. I feel sorry for the American justice system, because this, y'all think it's just on Ferguson. It's more likely gonna happen somewhere else, because the killings, I just don't see them I don't see them stopping. You know, they come up, they got a good game plan. These cops got a good plan. They know how to get away with murder. You know, they know we don't know the law like that. They know that. You know what I'm saying? It's their word against ours. And it's sad that we can't even get a day in fucking court. They victimized Mike Brown. They put him on court. They put him on the stand. We ain't heard nothing about Darren Wilson. All we heard about how great he was. He had just got a medal of honor or some shit, or some kind of certificate, and all this shit. He's just a great guy, blah, 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 blah. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. And as far as fucking Obama, I wish to God I never had even voted for that motherfucker. And I'm just keeping it fucking real. I voted for that motherfucker twice. Only because he was black, mixed, whatever. You know, hoping that, you know, as a black man, he sees the struggle that we go through every fucking day in and day out. That's the only reason. Honestly, that's it. It's sad, but that's the only reason. And what he said last night, oh, let's have these peaceful protests and all this. You ain't got nothing else to say, man? I think he could do a little bit more, you know, squeeze him a little bit more. Missouri court system a little bit more. He know them motherfuckers is lying. Why? If he's scared to stick his neck out, but you want to stand up for some immigration shit? You want to let go 5 million goddamn immigration people? That's already no jobs here in the country. It's really not going to be no jobs when these motherfuckers are set loose. Shit, when they come out the goddamn woodwork. I swear, if I had the money, you ain't got to worry about motherfuckers talking about leave this country. Fuck America. I'm just saying. Fuck the American justice system. Fuck America. That's how I'm feeling, and that's how I'm rolling. Because I know for a fact the message they keep sending out is they don't give a fuck about African Americans. They don't give a fuck about us. All they say, oh, we see all this black on black crime. I guess it's okay for us to just kill them off and cover it up and lie and go on by the business. They expect us to forget. Fuck that. We ain't forgetting. We're tired of this shit. It's a new generation. And these niggas love motherfucking guns. So it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm not into, like I said, MLK, Martin Luther King had his day back in the day. Look, man, fuck this peaceful protest shit. It don't get you, it don't do nothing. That's what they want us to do. They want us, oh, peaceful protest, sit at home and pray and hope it gets better. It's never going to get better if we don't do something. You have to fight fire with fire, man. That's right. You have to fight fire with fire. We have to get our voices out. We have to band together. All the brothers, the rappers and all that stuff to make it out of the fucking the hoods and all that shit. Y'all need to come back, man, and show some love to the inner city kids. You know, they look up to you. They support you. You need to come back and encourage them, empower our people. It's time for our people to start looking out for us. It's time for them to stop killing each other. Because pretty soon ain't nobody going to be on this world in America. Only black person going to be here is me. Ain't going to be nobody on this motherfucker after the cops done killed everybody, after the niggas they killed each other all. Ain't nobody going to be here but me. What the fuck? And I can't reproduce. I had all my shit taken out. So, I'm truly hurt. I'm trying to make a light of it, but I'm truly heartbroken, man. I really am. It just told me I have no faith in American justice system at all. If a motherfucker kill my child, I'm killing him and his whole fucking family. You better believe it. I'm gonna fuck up some shit. And that's real. If you kill my motherfucking family, I'm not going to fuck courts, fuck ones, because I already know what's gonna happen. They already showed it to us. Y'all didn't show Trayvon Martin and countless other brothers. Mike Brown, y'all didn't show we're not going to get a fair handshake. We better get a fair handshake when it's sibling on sibling crime. We damn sure ain't going to get one with a cop on it. It's their word against ours, man. And y'all brothers, keep your head up, man. It's time to start learning politics and start learning the Constitution, man. We need to start learning, get educated. We need to stay in school. Stop all this fucking twerking, y'all. I see all this fucking twerking, stupid shit. All y'all worried about is fucking who got the Jordans on, who got the nice ride, who got the nice tires and rims and shit. Fuck all that. Fuck all. It's time to get educated. It's time to start getting into these polls, man, and learning this shit, man. And when these people are voting people in and out, it's time for us to wake up. You know, it's no more chill shit. Fuck chill time. Protesting, fuck all that. If we start raising upstanding citizens today, make a conscious choice to change our motherfucking ways. That's the only way America's gonna look at African Americans in a different light. All they see is a bunch of thugs. They don't see it in a few get away, athletes, actors, and shit like that. Other than that, everybody else is open season. Fuck that. We need to raise our babies better, man. One household with one parent or not, whatever. Look for help. There's support out there. We need to start learning these politics and get involved with our community. We can't depend on them. We can't depend on the masses for nothing. We can't even get a verdict. We can't even get a decision for the man to even get charged for anything. You know, so I love my people. I love everybody. But I just want to talk to my people like, look, man, we got to make some changes within our home. It's time to clean house, stop all the foolishness. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting a nice thing, but it's not that serious. You don't have to make it a priority. Motherfuckers out there now, little niggas out there right now, excuse my language, because I'm going to talk how I talk. Out there killing each other over stupid shit, Jordans, a corner, a drug. Fuck that. That's not what life is about, baby. All our black men, if they ain't in jail because they can't get jobs and shit like that, they ain't getting hired because they ain't got no education, they end up in jail. They systematically use the fucking prisons are filled with us. Young men that can get out there and contribute to America. It's time to learn it. It's time to learn it, man. It's time. The time is now, or this shit will never cease. You know, KKK and all them guys, all the racist entities, they having a fucking field day. They have been having a field day. Look at all them niggas. They killing each other. We ain't gotta do it. We just gonna sit back and watch. So they cops and shit. Now the KKK all in the cops. They judges. They all in the court system. You can't tell me they ain't. I know they is. They all in the court. They blowing this fucking away too. They're like, fuck, who cares? They killing each other too. Man, it's time to band together, learn the system. I'm going to sit down and start. Only thing I know is the Fifth Amendment. I'm going to make a conscious decision to read the Constitution and learn some politics. Who knows? But it's time. It's time. It's time for us to get together, man. I have no idea. I've never met Mike Brown. Don't have to. I just know that's my people. And that shit broke my heart. I literally cried. I had a show that I was going to put out last night, but I couldn't show y'all. I was just distraught. I was literally out of my mind. I couldn't imagine how those young guys and ladies felt last night. They hurt, man. People got to understand. They hurt. They out there protesting, peaceful protesting. And like, for what? For what? It's crazy. You know, the American justice system is broken. I don't care what the fuck they saying on CNN. They got these token ass house niggas on CNN like Don Lemons and all them talking about all the violence and the looting. Well, where do you think we learned it from? Where do you think we get it from? Shit, it's time for something to happen. Shit got to change. And it's time for us to get together and stop fighting each other. Cause we ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? We've been here over 400 years. We ain't going nowhere. We've been here over 400 years. And the Mexicans, there's more Mexicans here than us now. Because we all in the fucking prison. You know, they got restaurants and nice cars and all this shit. Shit that we supposed to be having. They helping them and all. It's time for us to get together. I'm ranting because I'm emotional. I'm trying not to cry. I have 3 sons of my own. And I couldn't imagine have to go through what Mike Brown's mom went through. And then hearing, after all the peaceful stuff and protesting and interviews, and then hearing that the guy don't even get charged, it's disheartening. It really is. It's sad. And we have no faith in the justice system at all. We have no faith at all. So I'm gonna leave. With that being said, I'm gonna get up off here because I'm getting emotional. Check me out on my YouTube page, man. I'll be on Facebook. I got a lot. I'm on everything. I need to get more consistent in doing my shows, but hey, I'm getting better. I get bored, man, but I had to say something about this Mike Brown. I don't see how people can see him as a hero or anything like that, because the man is not a hero. He executed a young man in broad daylight in his community for no reason, unarmed. I'm sorry, the man wasn't scared for his life. I don't believe that shit. If you look at the photos for yourself, that's bullshit. It's time for everybody to get together, man. We need to get together. We're going to have some problems. It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. So get at me. This is Dudu motherfucking Brown. Real talk. No filter. I give no fucks. Peace.